Hey, Bears fans, we want to join the exclusive 10,000 subscriber club here at Chat Sports. Got the Cowboys report, that's reached it. The Raiders report, the 49ers report, Eagles just hit it. Bears could be the next one there. We're less than 1,000 away, so go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. More subscribers equals more videos. Share that link below, youtube.com/BearsNow. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and jump on in to today's video. All right, Kyle Long rumors are flying all over the place here on today's episode of Chicago Bears Now. Now, he has shot these down. The New York Daily News put up an article saying, oh, the Jets have talked with Kyle Long about coming out of retirement. Long, of course, said the rumors are not true. He's actually lost a lot of weight this offseason, looks like more of a tight end these days. Obviously, he retired after 2019 due to just injuries piling up throughout his career, especially over the past 4 seasons. So don't worry about this. Kyle Long's not coming out of retirement to go play for another team. If he comes back, hopefully it's with the Bears, but I do not see that being a very high possibility because look at the last 4 years. Torn labrum in 2016, more shoulder problems and ankle issues in 2017, had a foot problem in 2018, only played 4 games last year because of a hip issue. He spent time on IR in each of those 4 seasons. Injuries pile up. I mean, once you get the injury bug, it typically does not go away for NFL players because there's so much wear and tear. I just don't see it very likely. Even though he's still very, very young for an NFL player, I don't think he's ever coming back. Now, the Bears could use a healthy Kyle Long at right guard. He would certainly, help this offensive line out that really, really struggled last year, in part because he could not stay healthy. We would all like to see Kyle Long back in a Chicago Bears uniform, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think he's going to play for the Jets or any other team. Now, no harm for teams reaching out. Kyle Long, when healthy, is a well above average guard even at this point, but like I said, he's lost a bunch of weight. He's moved on. I just don't see anything happening. If he comes back, it would be at 2021. Like, I do not think he's playing in the 2020 NFL season. Now, would you like to see Kyle Long return? If you would, type Y for yes. If you wouldn't, type N for no. Obviously, only if it's in a Bears uniform. But let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and cast your votes down below. All right, let's talk more about the quarterback competition. New stories, rumors are popping up just about every day. Mitch Trubisky appears ready to fight for this quarterback job. We all just assume, including me, that Nick Foles is going to come in and take the job, and for good reason, right? You know, Trubisky didn't play well last year, and you don't trade for a guy like Nick Foles unless you're looking for an upgrade. Now, the Bears maintain there's a competition, but look, Trubisky's working out with Allen Robinson over 4 times per week, according to reports. He's meeting with other receivers as well, getting some work in, so he's not going to throw in the towel here, and that's good. That's healthy for the Bears. They need competition. You don't want either of these guys to just be comfortable and have the job without having to earn it. The reason Foles is here in the first place is because Trubisky did regress last year. He didn't play as well. Now, hey, maybe bringing in a guy like Nick Foles lights a fire under him, and he takes his game to another level. Apparently, he's been studying a lot more film this offseason than he ever has before. It's possible Trubisky was comfortable after 2018 having some success going 12-4 and say, hey, this is my job. I'm the face of the franchise. Well, then reality sets in and you don't play well in 2019 and the Bears decide to go get Nick Foles for competition. That's possible. Now, you should never be comfortable in the NFL. You know, teams are constantly studying you. They're picking up on habits. I think that happened with Trubisky this past year. So, look, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care who starts for the Bears. I just want the player who earns the job to start. Who do you guys think that will be? I think it's going to be Nick Foles. I'm typing my F for Foles. Honestly, if it's Trubisky, that's probably the better outcome because he's younger. Maybe he's ascending. Maybe he takes his game to another level. But I just believe Nick Foles will be the starter. But type F for Foles, type T for Trubisky. I would love to be proven wrong. I would also love for us to stay positive and rally together during these challenging times. It's been an emotional couple of weeks. Been a challenging few months for all of us with COVID-19, the pandemic. You can get this stronger together gear with our partner Fanatics at chatsports.com/Chicago Strong. All the proceeds go to COVID-19 relief. Very good cause. If you use promo code, what's that promo code, Alicia? Remind me for me. COAST. Promo code COAST, you can get this stuff on sale for a limited time only. Cheap prices right now. These shirts are less than $20 at the moment. Hoodies less than $40. Really good deal. Pretty good looking shirts as well. Chatsports.com/Chicago Strong. I'll put the link in the comments and in the description for you guys. And remember, promo code COAST gets you the best deal available. All right, this idea keeps throwing out there, and I'm starting to buy in that the Bears' 2020 defense could be better than 2018, could be one of the best defenses in franchise history, despite 1985. No, nothing's ever topping the 85 defense, but I think this is possible. FANSIDED threw this idea out there. They have a couple reasons why, which we'll get to here in a second. And let's not shade the 2019 defense. 2019 defense was still really good. The offense was really bad, which hurt their cause, and they didn't force as many turnovers. I think they were gassed in the second half of games because the offense kept going 3 and out. But you add Robert Quinn, you get Tayshaun Gibson, Jalen Johnson's going to help replace Prince Mukamara, Danny Trevathan's back in the fold. This defense should be very, very good. These are the reasons FANSIDED put out there. Eddie Jackson playing strictly free safety. I firmly agree with this. Moved around strong in free safety last year with HaHa Clinton-Dix. He is a center fielder, and if they let him play that role, that is maximizing his ability. Number 2, the offense should be better, which means the defense should be fresher, especially late in games. Not as many 3-and-outs, not as many turnovers from the Bears offense. If the Bears offense can be average, maintain some drives, the defense should be a lot better in 2020 because they'll be fresher. And then this might be the most important reason. Khalil Mack probably is poised for a bounce-back season because Robert Quinn is going to help free him up a little bit, give him some opportunities because teams are going to have to recognize that Quinn is a legitimate threat to get after the quarterback on the other side. Now, it's going to take a lot to top this season in 2018. I mean, number 1 in points allowed, number 7 in yards allowed, number 1 in takeaways with 36. Which is like 2.5 per game, which is actually a ridiculous number. 50 sacks, which was only 2 behind the top 2 teams. I think the Chiefs and one other team had 52. They were off the charts in 2018, with most importantly the points allowed at less than 18 points per game. That's ridiculous in today's NFL. So it's going to take a lot to top that, but Khalil Mack might be a big reason why. He's going to bounce back, in my opinion. Robert Quinn is going to free up some more opportunities for him. Sure, he's still going to face some double teams. Shouldn't face any triple teams and shouldn't face as many double teams. He'll get occasional one-on-one looks, which means he will take advantage of those. I expect double-digit sacks from Khalil Mack in 2020. I think this defense will be excellent this year. Now, fill in the blank for me. The 2020 defense will be blank than the 2018 defense. You think it'll be better? You think it'll be worse? Type B for better than 2018. Type W for worse than 2018. I'm going to speak optimistic into the air. Optimism, give me B for better. I'm optimistic that the Bears defense will ball out this season. All right, here's the latest on Allen Robinson and a potential long-term contract. As you guys know, he is entering the final season of his deal. He spoke recently with the Bears media, basically said, whatever happens, happens. I'm focused on this season. I'm working out. I'm ready to go and get back on track. And in my opinion, the Bears got to secure this guy long-term because, A, he's a number 1 receiver, and B, I just think he's good in the community. He's done a lot of good things recently. These are the type of players you want to keep on your football team. Now, here's what he said in more detail. If something gets done, something gets done. But at the end of the day, that's left up to the Bears and my agent. But for me personally, to be quite honest, I don't really concern myself with that too much. I'm just looking forward to this 2020 season. I'm definitely excited for it. Saying the right things, not threatening a holdout or anything like that. He is the exact type of number 1 receiver you want. He's not a diva. He's not an Odell Beckham. He says the right things. He's a leader. He's productive on top of all that. Look at those numbers with how bad the Bears' offense was last year. That's very, very impressive. I think he can have a bigger season this year because I think the Bears' offense will be better. You got to keep this guy around. That's why I'm typing my 1 for yes. Extending Allen Robinson is an absolute no-brainer. So I am typing my 1 for yes. If for some reason you don't want him long-term, type 2 for no, but I don't think that makes any sense whatsoever. And another reason why you keep him is because he's clearly your best receiver. This isn't a Dallas Cowboys situation where they could let Michael Gallup or Amari Cooper go down the road because you drafted CeeDee Lamb. I like Anthony Miller. He's not a number one receiver, though. Ted Ginn's 35 years old. Wims and Ridley, we'll see what they bring to the table this year. Darnell Mooney as well. But not only is Robinson their only true number one receiver, he's really the only guy on their roster that has the ability to even become a number one receiver. I don't see anyone else on that list that can be that guy long term. You look at the highest paid on this list, I think you could argue that Robinson is as good or better than Odell Beckham and maybe Amari Cooper. Sure, Julio's better, Michael Thomas, Tyreek Hill, those guys are better than Allen Robinson, but he's in there. He's in the mix. He's for sure top 10 in the NFL, in my opinion, which means he deserves to make $17, $18 million per year. And if I'm the Bears, I'm securing him long term because you got to get this offense. You got to continue to improve, and keeping your best weapon on offense, which is Allen Robinson, is one way you can do that.